Hello guys, welcome to the Frontend Spark, and today we'll discuss about four topics: Keyof operator, map types, optional property or parameter, and never type. So we'll discuss with some examples. So first we'll discuss about the optional parameter or property. So optional property or parameter means it is denoted by the question mark. This it denotes the optional parameter or property. So it is used to make a property or parameter a optional. That means it is okay if it is not provided. Okay, I'll take one example like uh, interface, then person, then I'm taking name as a string, then I'm taking age. After age, I'm giving a question mark, then I'm giving number. So I just make the age as optional. Okay, now I just want to give some variable like p person one. It will be like the person interface type. Then if I'll give name, that's all. Like, okay, what is giving? Okay, I don't want to give the person one name. I'll give person interface. Okay, I'll give some person optional here. Then it will be like this, then this. We can see if I don't give the age, it's not throwing error because I have made the age as optional. Now if I'll remove the optional sign from here, then you can see it's throwing an error because it expecting I should provide also age like this. That's how the optional property behaves. Now we'll just check like optional parameter. So I'll just write one function. Then if I write something like okay addition, then I'm giving a number a. I'm giving a, then b also number. Then I just want c as an optional. Optional means I have to provide the question mark. Then I'm providing a number. Okay. Here, like what I'll do, I have to give the addition means I have to return the number only, right? Fine. Then basically I'll check if C is not there. So here you can see optional means like what is doing signifies number or undefined. So if C is not equal to undefined, then return A plus B plus C. Okay. If not, then return A plus B. Okay. Now if I'll do the addition here, what will happen? I'll give 1 2 3, and I'll just do the console also. Console log, then this, that. Now I can do some tsc node. You can see it's giving me 6, means fine. If I give 1 2, then what happens? It's giving 3. That means it's okay. If I don't give the c, that means it's saying okay, it's undefined, it's not going inside this, it's giving me 1 like a plus b. That's all. Okay, in that way we can handle optional parameter also. But you have to remember optional parameter must appear after required parameter. Means if I give like b as an optional parameter here, then give like c here, then you can see it's throwing an error. C is a required parameter cannot flow an optional parameter. So we have to give always the optional parameter at the end after the required parameter. So now we'll discuss about the never type. The never type is a type that does not hold any value. Means we cannot assign a value to a variable with never type. Let's see. If I'll declare name one never, then I can assign any value because it will throw an error. The string is not assignable to type never. The never means it represents a set of value and it's a basically empty set, and it indicates a situation that never happened. So here we can use the never type. Basically we can use it for error handling, like function error. I mean giving a message here like a string. Okay, now if I'll just return throw new error. Okay, here, or like throw new error, like here I'm just giving something, what, um, the message. Okay, now what happened if I'll give some error here, then if I'll write something, okay, message error, what happened here, let's see. See, it's throwing me an error like message error. Okay, in here if you'll give like never happened. So now we'll discuss about the Keyof operator. The Keyof operator is used to derive a new type from an existing object types key. So let's take one example like type person details. Now if I give name string, then age is a number. Okay, now again if I'll give some employee id equals to number. If I want to check like type the person type equals to key of this person details, that means it's equivalent to the basically equivalent to name, then age, then employee ID. So basically the Keyof operator taken an object type and produces string or numeric literal union of its key. Okay, so like whatever the keys of this object, that is the new type for this person type. Let p this person type. Now if I'll just provided employee ID, see, it's not throwing an error. But if I'll give something car, it's throwing an error because you can see the type car is not assignable to the type key of person details. The key of person details means it could be name or age or employee ID, not any other property key name. So these are the key name. Now I'll just take one example of the object and I'll try to get the keys values. Let's see. Like I just write a person details, then I give this like name equals to Avi, then age equals to 10, then employee equals to 103032. Yeah. Now if I want to get all the values, like, you know, let's see how can I get it, right? So first I'll just try to check about the keys, basically is right. uh, the keys means object dot keys we can use, right, to get all the keys. So object dot keys, then I can give this person details, so I'll get the keys. Then for each, if I'll use now if I'll give something here like key, we'll use like console dot log, then person details one key. What is happening here? It's showing um, element implicitly has an any type because expression of type string can't be used to the index type of name, age, or employee number. Why I'm getting this error? Because I've done some changes here, the tsconfig. If I make the strict true, then it will throw an error. What the strict true means? So I just make the strict true. It means enable all strict type checking options. Now if I just make it disable, we don't get this error. You can see. Now I just want to run it. Let's see what it gives. This is giving me AVI 28. This is correct because this is the key. Key means this is the object. Object of key means name, means person details one dot name, then is giving AVI, then age, then employee ID. But if I enable strict true, then it's throwing me the error, right? So now we can do one thing. I can use like type of person details type. Then I can use like key of person details. No, the person details refer to a value. It's not being used as a type. Do you did you mean type of? Yes, because this is a value. So Keyof is expecting a object type. And when you get the object type, if you use the type of, correct? If you use the type of, that means it's a basically this is the object type, and if you use the key of, then simply if I use like let p, then this p, see, these are the options are coming. That means it is giving me name or either age or employee ID. So that key we can say like the personal details type. See, now the error is not coming because I just provided this key can be a name or age or employee ID. So you can use the key of operator in many places, but I just want to show you in the generics how can we really use that. Uh, Already we have discussed the generics in the previous session. If you don't study, please check it out. I'll just use one thing like the function get property. Here I'm giving generic means we have to give the G. Here I'm providing two generic um, properties. One is T, another is like K. Extends from where? From key of T. Okay. Now what I'll do? I'll do like whatever the object is I'm providing, that will be like T type, and whatever the key I'm providing, that will be like K. Okay. Now it will basically the get property means I'll just provide it the object and I'll provide the key, and it should check if that key is there in that object or not. Okay. Now if I'll return kind of object, of key. Okay, so if I returning this, that means it should be like T of k. Mm, oh, okay, the capital K. So now the object already we know this is the object. Then if I'll provide chalo create property, then I'm providing this, then I'm providing name. See, it will give me the result. Let's see console dot log. Then this. I'll do tsc. No, it's giving me away. It's correct because name and object on name means away. Now if I'll provide some different ID like okay location. So let's see. See, it's throwing me the compilation error because it's expecting name or either age or employee ID. So that's how we can just use our key of operator in many places. I just given an example with generics. So the next we can discuss about the map types. The map types are the feature in TypeScript which allows to map over a union type to create a new type. Like so we know like what is the union type, right? So we can create a new type over a union type. That's how the map type works. Cars equals to it can be BMW or Tata Mahindra, right? Because this is the union type. Now I just want to create a new type. So new type will be like this. Uh, car in this cars. Now this will be like a uh, name equals to C. We will check. See BMW name BMW, Tata name Tata, Mahindra name Mahindra. So in that way we can create a new type. Okay, I'll just give another example to understand more. I just give interface, then user map type equals to sorry equals to name. Then I'm giving a string, then age. I'm giving number. Correct. Now I just want, or I'm giving something role, also like a string. Okay. Now imagine that if we need to generate a new type from this user map type such that the sum of the parameter are optional. Means if I don't want role for some people, then how can we describe it? Or how can create a new type basically? Then we can use this map type concept like type kind of partial type which you can define like the person in Keyof already we know of this user type. Okay, here I'm giving the optional, then I'm giving chalo the user type of P. So Keyof operator means we know from here we can get so basically this is the P in Keyof operator means it will be like aim or age or role whatever is there. Then what this comes we can check it out. It's coming either string or undefined. It's coming age, it can be number or undefined, or role, it's a string or undefined. As I've used the optional parameter, that's why undefined is coming. If I remove this optional parameter from here, then you can see the partial type is coming name string, age or role. In that way, we can create our new type. Means if I write something, okay, let the person one can be the partial type. Here I can give like simple name also. If I'll give, then it's fine. Not fine, let's see. The person one, okay, it's declare one. So if I'll give person one, see, it's fine. It's not throwing any error. Now if I'll give person one to age, if I'll give 10, it's not throwing error because I've used the optional parameter here, and it's creating a new type here. But if I don't use the optional parameter here, then see, it's also expecting age and role, both things. But if I'll give optional, then it's not expecting. So in that way, we can just create a new type, and that's how the map type behaves. So that's all for today's class. If you don't understand, please let me know. Thank you for watching the video. Please do subscribe, and we'll meet you in the next session.